Hello guys, what is it? August the 15th. And I've got 2 or 3 things I want to talk about. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about my packages here. Oh, and another thing. Let me get it. I don't want to forget. So I'm going to lay it over here. Put that over here. Do you want to chit chat with me just a minute? Just maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I won't go very long. But I want you to look at this. That thing is huge. My cousin, I live out here in my rural area. I live around a lot of my cousins, and we're all country folk, and several of us garden. And my cousin called me this morning and asked me to come up and get a watermelon. He lives up at the foot of the mountain up there and grows watermelons, has a big garden, and has honeybees in his garden. He just has lots of stuff up there. But he called and said, come and get you a watermelon. So I go up there. It's a nice drive up there through the woods and across 2 or 3 creeks. It's a nice drive. And I get up there and we go out to his watermelon patch. And he says, how about that one right there? And I said, well, that's the biggest one in the patch. You don't have to give me the biggest watermelon. But he did. This thing is huge. Look, oh, it's huge. I don't know what it weighs. Terry's out in the hayfield, and I just barely could get it carried in the house. But I told him I'd cut it here a little bit, and I'd let him know if it was good or not. So y'all want to watch me cut my cousin Wayne's watermelon? I got me a big knife here. I don't want to mess these things up, because I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But first thing we're going to do is cut this watermelon. He's kind of one of them yellow underneath, but it's got a little bit of white under it. The stem there. He thought I'd need to lay it back a day or 2, but I'm not going to. Let me straighten this placemat up here underneath it when I cut it. Ugh, it's bigger than the placemat. And listen to it. Don't that thump good? That sounds good, don't it? And I don't have a big fancy watermelon cutting knife, so I'm just going to use this one and see what it does. And put it back in. I'm going to start here at one end. It's cracking open on me. Can you hear it? I'm not a good watermelon cutter. Well, my knife didn't go all the way down. It went a long way, but didn't go through the rind on the other end. Here we go. And I gotta cut that some more. There we go. There it is. Let me scoot that one over here. And then we'll just, I'm going to take a little sliver right out of the middle, out of the heart of it. I'm going to be naughty and eat the heart. Oh, it's almost kind of cool. We had a cool night last night. Let me see if it's good. That's good. One more bite. Years ago, kind of an old thing, people used to, I never done it, but you'd hear about the young boys around the community would go raid an old man's watermelon patch and get all these good watermelons. Y'all ever hear about that in your area? That's a good watermelon. I'm going to cut it up and get it put in the refrigerator, but I'm going to move it to the side because there's something else I want to talk about before I get off here. Cousin Wayne raised good watermelon. And I took him, and I took him some eggs from my little chickens, so we kind of swapped out a little bit. I'm not sure if he needed them, but that's what I took him. Now, I'm going to talk about something else, and then I've got to get busy because I've not got much done today. I have some more blocks in the quilt swap. This is from, this one's June. Well, I think I've missed one. This is from June in Iowa. Look, She sent me a barn to put my chickens in. That's in the chicken coop block swap. This one's pretty. I like it. I've liked them all. They're all my favorites. And I've got one from Janie in South Carolina. Let me show you the one Janie sent. You're going to love it too. Here's the one Janie sent. Isn't that sweet? To put them in my quilt. I hadn't got them all yet, but they're getting here. And I got another package today. This one come from Marla. Marla sent this block. Now, isn't that pretty? But Marla sent more than just this block. She sent this whole little package of stuff. You know what she's in this package? I'm going to show you. Put it right there. Let me show you. Oh, looks like fabric. Oh, you ladies are feeding my fabric addiction. There's a fabric. This one has peas. This one, I don't know if I'm going to open them all up or not. This one has corn. This looks like green beans. We have carrots. We have tomatoes. We have cucumbers. We have potatoes. We have bell peppers. We have pretty peppers of all different colors. We have garlic. We have apples. And now we have mixed berries, strawberry, blackberry, and blueberry, raspberries. I'm hurrying because I want to show you the pattern. Strawberries, pretty peaches, cherries, and blueberries. Now Marla sent me all them because I've been telling some of you guys that I wanted to make a canning jar quilt. Let me move that. And I think I found the pattern that I want to use. It was a free pattern from Quilted Kitchen. And it's a mason jar quilt block. So all these things that Marla sent me, and I think I have some from Beth. Beth Metcalf sent me some. So I've got enough that I can make me a canning jar quilt now. I've got some other projects I need to finish first, but and it was a free pattern, the free pattern from Quilt Therapy. If you wanted to look that up yourself, that's the one I'm going to make. I'm going to try to make. Might not be today, but it's on my to-do list. And that's all I've got for you today, you guys today. You guys tell me what you're doing, what you're working on. Tell me what your family's doing. Marla, I did see on here, you know, this watermelon came from my cousin here in Arkansas that just lives up the mountain, up the road. But Marla is in Canton, Ohio. And, you know, I've got cousins that I've exchanged genealogy with in Canton, Ohio. But Marla's not my cousin. But I've got cousins all over because genealogy family history is one of my hobbies that I like to do. I've got to get off here and get something done. Haven't done a thing. Terry goes off to the hayfield and I just send him off and forget about him and just do what I want to do, which is not much sometimes. All right, bye y'all. See you later. Love you. Mwah, love you.